Good afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jesse Gunkel from the Local 33 Weather Center. Continuing to track all of this severe weather this afternoon, which really started out early in the day. And we had a lot of the heavy rainfall start out and provide some, actually, can we clear the slate again? Thank you. 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jesse Gunkel with the very latest on this weather situation. It started out this morning and it continues into the afternoon and most likely will extend into the evening hours. The concern now is flash flooding. We moved away from that tornado threat. That continues to diminish with this heavy rainfall in place. Strong winds, that has also dropped at this point. So flash flooding, obviously a concern, at least through 545 for East Baton Rouge Parish, Livingston, St. Helena, and West Baton Rouge Parish. A lot of areas have already had 2 to 3 inches of rainfall, still expecting an additional 2 to 4 inches of rain with this slow-moving system as it continues to band. A lot of heavy pockets out there. Also notice quite a few lightning strikes, and I do believe it's slowly transitioning to the east, which means the threat for flooding will increase across Ascension, more portions of Livingston, and then eventually Tangipahoa. A lot of areas also had some very heavy rainfall earlier in the day. We're talking late morning, early afternoon for some of our northern parishes, our Florida parishes. And as you notice here, they've just issued a new flash flood warning for a lot of areas along I-55 and the North Shore at this point. This is going to continue to be a concern as we head into those evening hours. Now let's flip it over to our Max 2. And what I do want to point out, just to show you the overall path here, notice all that heavy rainfall slowly trucking its way towards the northeast. And that's a concern because this is such a slow-moving system. That heavy rainfall in bands could drop anywhere from 1 inch to 2 inches of rain per hour. That's very intense. Now, good news for us, luckily, we've had a bunch of time to dry out since that last round of rain. Even though it was very heavy, we've got enough time. The water levels have dropped in some of our local waterways, and I don't think that the Comeet or the Amite, the Chifuncto or the Tickfall will have any concerns. Yes, they're going to swell a little bit, but they should remain below flood stage with this round of rainfall because a lot of this rain is going to move towards the east probably by 6 o'clock tonight for at least the current band of rainfall, and then it's going to slowly start to shift a little bit closer to New Orleans, towards Hammond and the North Shore at this point. Obviously, a lot of these rain totals could be anywhere from 2 to even 4 inches, maybe 5 inches to even 7 inches locally, and again, that's going to be the concern. Local waterways, local ponding of water. A lot of roadways have already been are currently being shut at this point. Let's kind of flip it over and I'm going to show you the camera out here. 110 right near the governor's mansion has already been closed due to high water. And yes, the water is going to continue to kind of filter into this area over the next, I would say hour and a half until the water starts to kind of recede a little bit in some of these areas. So please, if you run into some high water, do not drive through it. You never know how deep that water is going to be. Obviously, make sure you're smart out there at least through the next couple hours. And if you don't have to be on the roadways, please don't. Visibility is also going to be somewhat poor and limited as we move into the evening. For more on your information and for more updates, make sure to watch our newscast tonight at 5, 5:30, 6, 9, and 10. Thank you.